Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast, No Cap the Podcast. We got Bert and his sister. Yes, we got a few new co-hosts, but we here. So I know I asked y'all before, but let the people know how y'all feeling today, because it's Monday, beginning of the week. We want it to be weekend again.
What our dad used to say, I'm alive and well.
Alive and kicking.
I like that. That's dope.
Alive and kicking.
I'm here. I wish that I can repeat my weekend, but I don't want to be what they call it. I guess too extra or whatever, but it's all good and gravy. So this is a weird kind of topic to bring up, but I like the energy that was in it. So Bird, you already seen some of it, so I'm gonna play the video. I gotta figure out which one's first. Okay, I'm gonna play the video.
Here and fix the rest of my beard, please. Can I take this? Because it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And to be honest, you really need to cut that. I'm gonna just be real. I really would appreciate if you cut that off, because what make you think?
That was that part. He's talking about her armpit hair. Okay.
And what makes you think you can live off me and you 30?
Bro.
You really need to sign a lease. You really need to buy a car that don't cut off after 2 minutes. You really need to get your money up and not your funny up. You really need to pay your phone bill.
Okay, but
and what makes you think you can live off?
Yeah. Kudos to her. Thank you. Because I'm like, I know he's not sitting there talking about her armpits just because she got a lot of hair. And I seen people that had like way more hair than what she had under her arms. And she could have been one of those girls that are like what do you call it? Feminists. So they don't everything is natural. You get what I mean? Even downstairs is natural. Like, what are y'all thoughts on this? Because I can ramp on. I can keep going.
I let my baby sister go first.
Okay, appreciate you.
Okay. First of all, the fact that he's pointing out her flaws, not even realizing he probably a 5 out of 10 himself. Right. And she over there looking bomb, lace front melted, skin flawless. And then she just sitting there like, really? Because I didn't shave for a few days, but she basically taking care of this man.
Right.
Come on. Narcissist all the way. Like, you want to point out her little flaws to make him feel better about himself. Like,
what makes you think it's okay for you to point out somebody else's flaws or insecurities and stuff like that? Like, when you ain't even got your whole shit together. Like, first of all, why you living with her at 30? Let's talk about that. You want to talk about armpit hairs? Let's talk about what you doing. He's like, he didn't even have no response to it. All he said was okay, but what? I'm listening. Because I can go shave my armpits at any time. Like, what you gonna do? What's your game plan?
Right. He couldn't even say anything because he has nothing to say because he's not doing nothing.
He wrong for that. He know he is. And he should have realized that he was going to clap back like that.
I'm pretty sure he became single after that.
Oh.
I know her DM was popping with a whole bunch of dudes that got their own house, their own car that don't cut off after 2 minutes. You know, they own everything, can pay their phone bill and pay hers. She probably straight after that video. They was like, dang, that's the only thing wrong with her, baby. Come over here. That's the only thing wrong with you.
Right. Because I'm not licking no armpits or shit like that. Like, you doing other stuff? Okay, so you meeting all my expectations on my list. Like, this guy's wilding. And her DMs is probably like already popping because she's not an ugly girl. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Not at all. She was cute.
She was. They was snapping. Like, listen, you don't want her? Get the hell out the way so somebody else can have her.
Exactly. Somebody gonna take her. They gonna be like, dang, she's taking care of him. And she looked like that and he looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
The right alpha gonna see that, they're gonna be like, oh nah, baby girl, let me pull you out this situation.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you don't deserve that, which you really don't. Like, we on live, and you talking about my fucking armpits and shit. Like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me, say what?
Right.
Bird, go ahead. What's with the smirk? That's like the second time you did. What's with the smirk, man? Like, what?
Amber knows I like to smile, so Amber knows why.
Okay. What you think about this?
I got my sister in the broadcast. This is so weird. I'm gonna try to be professional.
Thing, man.
First, I really had no problem with somebody's armpits, and when I look at the video, I really didn't have a problem. It looks like her armpits is pretty fine. Long her armpits not hairy than mine, but if it's any a medical condition or a skin condition on your armpits, sometimes their skin can be sensitive because you got, like you said, there's people had like black spots under their armpits that don't want to be exposed.
Mm-hmm.
So I do will accept that. On the female perspective, I don't know about the video part thing. I mean, he did put her in blast. So I will put. So if I was in her shoe, I would put him in blast too as well. Just not over extreme. I would tell him to get a haircut, say you mustache, something. Now I'm not gonna disagree with what she said. You know, I'm not. Hopefully it's not true.
I was hoping that. I'm like, what? So you disagree with what she's saying? Like, what? Like, that could have been touchy for her. Maybe that was one of her insecurities, and he just threw it out there.
Well, that's a possibility. But I don't feel like. Hold on. Hey, hi, Mama too. That was our grandmother.
Hi, Grandma.
So, if you are living together, you know, and I'm not gonna put everything else out there. You know, me personally, if I'm living with someone, you know, I gotta help around the house. You know, and always keep that in mind that this is somebody's person's house.
Mm-hmm.
I will help them, you know, pay electricity bills or pay water, pay trash.
Something.
You know, something put in the table, put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If she need her phone bill, I don't mind paying her phone bill, but that's her responsibility for that phone bill. You know, I'm kind of like on the phone bill type situation. I don't have.
She said she was paying his though.
Oh, if he and I missed that. But if he said his,
anything though.
But see, that's the thing. Why would you let him? Why would you put that in the situation when you let your man, knowing that he's didn't have everything and such, you know?
I kind of figure out wait, hold on. I kind of figure where you going. But it's okay. So it's not like she put him in that position. Like, think about it this way. Okay, so y'all together, and it's like, okay, I'm not at my best right now. So she's still paying for everything. Who knows if he came to live with her and she was already paying those bills. He came on, paid like, okay, let me add you on my cell phone bill or whatever, and make it one bill or whatever. There's no reason to pay two bills at two households. So cool. It could have been an agreement or something like that. At the same time, like, you still don't put people's business out there like that. If that's what her armpits is, that's the way her armpits is. Like, everybody don't need to know that. Everybody don't need to know that he does this, this, and this, and this. Okay, cool. And he can't provide this or he can't provide that. But you could tell when someone is angry because of the way that they do clap back and the things that they do say. Because yeah, she could have just said like, oh, you know, what girls say, your penis small or some shit like that. Why you don't shave? Or, you know, she could have came back with something like that. But you could tell that was probably maybe one of her insecurities because of what she said and how she said it. Is like, me personally, I don't know. I would have said some things like that, but there's some things that I can also hold back on. Like, I know my man's ain't doing this, I know my man's ain't doing that, but do I want the world to actually hear that part when I'm like mad? Whatever happened behind closed doors, that's what happened behind closed doors. He probably struck a nerve. I ain't gonna lie. And it was on live. So now everybody knows about her armpits.
I'm sorry. He was just trying to knock a crown off a queen head, and she came for his head.
She clapped.
Period.
Like, she wasn't gonna cower. Like, I'm not the type of person that cower down either. Like, you're not gonna just say all this to me and think that I'm supposed to just come back so easily. Nah, I'm coming at you like World War III. I'm sorry. Like, you meant to hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Well,
don't start the fire in the kitchen if you ain't ready for the heat.
Facts. And that's facts. And it's true.
Well, it could have been closed doors, but I mean, I just couldn't do that on live, especially put your own personal business out there, because now this person gonna strike back, put your personal business out there. So who's got the upper edge? Especially you're not the alpha male that you live with somebody that take care of you. So yeah, I don't think that for the male standard, that's not the way to go. So
I don't think he should have, like, I think if you knew you were in that type of position where you at, my God, like, you have no room to talk about anything at this point. Not even
he should have been licking them armpits.
Right. Like, you should be catering to her. Like, you should be more appreciative of her. Like, if somebody was to talk about her armpits, then at this point, what you gonna say? She take care of you, pay all these bills, and somebody come for her in her armpits or whatever, what you gonna say? You still gonna come for her? Like, no, you should be over there appreciative of her way more than what you're doing. Yeah, acting like a clown right now. I just couldn't believe it. When I seen it, I was like, oh, hell no. I was mad for her. I wanted to come through the phone because I'm like, what is he talking about?
Nothing. He just was trying to find something to talk about.
And I wish I had that full live, like, to be honest, like how it even started talking about her armpits. Like, I wish I could see it. Now, there's another video that I've seen where this is vice versa. The guy should have actually said something to the girl. Where is it actually tripping? Okay. I don't know if y'all see it.
We all went 30, Well, this is our first trip. Big trying. Look at him. Look at y'all. The first time going. It must be nice. Look at y'all. Separate. We got y'all water already.
So this issue was that her guy was supposed to get them, or he told her that he got first class seats to, I think it was, I forget exactly where it was going, but it wound up being like the lower class. And so she made this video while they on the plane.
Oh,
I mean, either way, you getting there, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
unless she lied about saying, "Oh, I'm taking you to the first class, eat champagne, da da da," that'd be totally different. But like, shit happen. People, people take other reserved seats, so I don't think she would put them on blast like that unless she deserved it. But if I was her, and he paid for the plane tickets, everything else, I want to shut the F up. You going somewhere on a trip that he's paying for. You're not paying for it, he is. So you better be tell him thank you or something.
My thing is, and I could go on and on about this, but my thing is that, as you mentioned, you ain't pay for the flights. 2 people for a flight is not fucking cheap. And depending on where y'all going, y'all getting there and back. So that's expensive. Just that alone. And then she's talking about we in 34B, like we in the, it sounds like to me like you got a seat, ma'am, because you could be out there sitting in the fucking airport looking stupid. He could have said that we was going here and you ain't go nowhere. Who cares if it's not first class? Did you come out of pocket and pay for any of that? I'm pretty sure that's like a one-way trip or whatever the case may be. Like, why are you being so ungrateful? This is why some girls don't have men, because they treat them like this, or vice versa. Like, you got somebody that's taking care of you, paying for all this stuff, and you want to be ungrateful. I can't.
I think we're taught that love has to be toxic. I think we're taught that in our music and what we watch on television and movies. Like, you have to have your Jodies, like for a baby boy. You have to have some type of female popping off at the mouth. That's the kind of female that get the dudes with the money and stuff like that. Like, I believe that she feels as though she has to act like that to get what she needs. And he feels as though I need to buy her some stuff so she can shut the freak up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's so sad. It's sad at the end of the day that normally the peaceful person, like that other female, that dude will never take her on a trip. It seems like they need to swap spouses. You know what I'm saying? The dude that took her on the trip need to be with the girl with the armpit hair. And they gonna be straight.
At least in that case, if they swap spouses, right? Because honestly, that's what they need to do. If that's the case, I guarantee you she will feel more appreciative. That's why she was sitting there like that in that podcast, because it's like, here we go with this nigga saying whatever the fuck he got to say, knowing that I pay for all this shit. And then the guy in the other video on the flight looking like, damn, she over here tripping when I just paid probably $700 for both of our motherfucking tickets. And it's like, damn, she trying to clown me and some shit. Like, at least I do that. Like, who you gonna go find to buy you and him one-way tickets to wherever the fuck y'all was going? Like, who the fuck fucking pay for that? Most dudes be like, hey, you gonna pay
Wanna
for
go
it?
half?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Stupid ass shit. Like, no, like, you don't have to have somebody to do this for you in order to be like the motherfucking Instagram people, because I'm gonna tell you what, them people on Instagram going through a whole bunch of shit. It's just all for clout.
Yeah, it's all just make believe.
Like, ain't nobody out here like calling dudes like F niggas and you lame, you can't do all this, and still turn around and buy her a whole motherfucking plane ticket. Like, who's doing that? Who the fuck?
You'd be surprised.
I know. I know. That's the sad part. It's like, it's really true, but it sucks. Y'all want to be like these people on Instagram, but that's really what they be doing. It makes no sense.
I mean, I agree with Amber. I mean, in my standard, in my way, in my view, you know, I don't mind, you know, buying gifts for my loved ones. You know, I like to give, but sometimes we got to start. It took me a while to keep sense, like, you know, I like pleasure. I like giving, you know, people like give me pleasure, you know, like I'll give a gift, they're so happy, and it makes me feel like, oh, you know, she appreciated it. But at the same token, you know, I want that feedback. It don't have to be something like a present. It could just be like, hey, I'm just gonna take you to McDonald's. You want something to eat? I'll pay for it. You know, something like that. I'm pretty much.
Oh, you cheat, baby.
Yeah, I am.
But no. Okay, so
But
that can be acceptable if, like, okay, dang, I'm hungry or something, want to grab something real quick, like, do you get McDonald's? But if we eat McDonald's all the time, yeah, you cheap bird. So I don't know what you.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, like my personal thing is I like go to the movies, right? I always like go to the movies.
Okay.
So like, hey babe, you want to go to the movies? I'll pay for the popcorn, pay for the ticket. I understand you pay for the most of it. It's my turn. Let me pay for it. Let me treat you out. Stuff like that. I'll give you the story. Story. No.
You already said it. Said it.
Oh my God.
Story time.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Your moment. You got this.
Okay.
It's on you.
All right. So my previous relationship, who I was with, which I thought that, she was pretty nice, everything. She took me out to what's that called? It's some type of crab restaurant. Joe Crab, something like that, I think it was called.
Oh, Joe's Crab Shack?
Yeah. Off on North Atlanta, northeast or side.
Yeah, don't say the address. Go ahead.
I don't know the exact address.
We know what you mean. That's where you went. Okay.
Yeah. So when I went up there, she asked, "Hey, Bird." Well, she didn't call me my last name. She called me by my first name, and she took me out to dinner. Like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, I thought I was gonna pay for it. Or we're gonna pay half. And she said, "Babe, don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything." Now, and she did. It took a moment, but she did.
Wait, what? Don't speed past that. What do you mean it took a moment? She already agreed that she was going to pay for it.
Yeah, it's just something she was saying her card is in trouble, something like that, or she didn't have enough, or she tried to see what's going on with her Cash App. So she eventually paid for it, and I told her, hey, I could pay if you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? But she got it. I said, okay. That she gave me a red flag right there.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you for a second. Okay? Don't forget your story. But let me stop you for a second. Now I know sometimes what happens with that. So you look at your bank account and it's like, oh shit, okay, I can afford both of us to eat.
Right.
Okay. While y'all out or doing whatever y'all got to do, like payments coming in, like shit just taking out your account and shit like that. So I don't know what's going on with Cash App, but with Cash App, somebody can send you some money like real quick, like right now. So I'm thinking hopefully that's not what was happening. Like she looked at her bank account and didn't think that she had what she thought she had, but asked somebody for it. And then it was like, okay, now I got it. I mean, I hope that's not what happened, but none of nobody's business. Usually that's
what happened.
Right. Usually something like that happened. I ain't gonna lie. That shit happened to me one time.
But that's why I was going to lean towards that. But like I said, she eventually paid for it.
Yeah.
So, and that was my first start, was like, when I went to the bathroom, like, why is she checking her Cash App instead of checking her bank? Usually, if I know I'm gonna pay something, I'm going to check my bank account, see we're good for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
She left and went to the bathroom after she said she's gonna make a payment, or
no, I went to the bathroom. Bathroom, and I was thinking to myself when I was washing my hands, I'm thinking, why is she checking her Cash App instead of checking her bank? Because if I know I have something before I make plans, I make sure I have enough for the plan for tonight. Right. So our mama's taught us that. So always have we always good financially. And so as I looked at her,
you can be telling people that you got it and then you don't got it.
Yeah, and I looked at her, she paid for it, and I said, okay. And me personally, I'm like, well, I looked at the signature, she didn't pay the tip. So I'm like, well, let me at least pay the people to tip. You know, so it was like she paid like $107. So I gave them, I don't know, the waitress and her, they look at each other. It's some type of weird, awkward energy going on here. So I said, you know what? Let me just pay her the tip. So I gave her like a $12 tip. So and as we went home, I asked her like, what's going on? Is everything okay? Is your money all right? Oh yeah, everything's fine. I just gotta check my Cash App again and send it through my bank account. Just having technical issues going on. I said, okay.
Well, it could have been one of those things where Cash App freaking freeze up so much. Like, I know I've sent money to my mom or my sister, and they're like, I didn't get it, but it took out my bank account.
And you know what?
That thing.
It's a possibility, but the way she said it, it was just like, it's just hard for me to believe that. But
so let me ask you, what do you think like actually happened?
While I was in the bathroom, I was thinking is this. I was thinking either the family sending her money, or somebody else sending her money. So that's why I'm
thinking. A guy.
Guy. She sometimes has female friends sending her money, and I think, okay. So I'm like, either is so. It's just different strangers.
Wait, what? Why are you speeding past these little details? These are like little breadcrumbs. You said that.
Oh, okay. What you missing?
Well, I'm not missing anything. I'm hearing.
What you missing?
Like, you're speeding past all of this, and I'm like, wait, it was my red flag. Her female friends are sending her money, like, as in they owe her something, or like why are they sending her money?
She's that broke friend that never have money because she spend it on everything else that she wants instead of what she needs.
I never asked that question about that. I never asked her about. I never asked people's pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not. I don't pay her bills. I don't live with her, so I don't ask people's pockets. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna ask me because you ain't live with me, so I ain't gonna ask you about your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely understand where you're coming from when you say that, because everybody don't need to know what's in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
but I am keeping an eye of suspicion going on. But
right, I mean, you have every right to like you guard up and whatnot and have your suspicion. But if there's anything like what's wrong with it, she could have just said like, "Hey, X, Y, and Z is happening. I know I said I was going to pay for this, but something's going on with my Cash App. Can you pay half?" Like, honesty is always good. If you ain't got it, then just say it. I would definitely tell your ass if I ain't got the money, because
I know you
right.
I got to.
Like, it's one thing asking somebody like about what's in their pocket. It's another thing on how they feel their pocket.
Yeah. What is that, Bert?
You can take the story time off unless Amber got story time.
Why are you trying to put me on blast?
She wants the story time.
Don't start the fire. Don't start the fire.
Start the fire.
Don't be like Armpit Boy. Don't be like Armpit Boy.
Not Armpit.
We not living together, so I am good. I already know my place, so I'm good in my place.
Not Armpit Boy. No, but I had a story time to where kind of something similar happened like that to me as well. And it's gonna be a little contradicting, but I have a good reason behind this. So my friend that I'm with now, he always pays for everything, like hotels and food, gas, and all that.
Okay.
So I forget I think this was like December last year. So I was like, you know what? I literally just got paid, so I'm about to go buy us a room, and I'm gonna pay for food, gas, and all this. So it's my turn.
Okay.
So as soon as I'm on the website buying the hotel. I think it was T-Mobile that came through and took their money. So then that put my account in negative. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I had cash on me, thank God. I started taking my money off my account because motherfuckers just don't give a shit. They just see that you got money and it's like, oh, they owe us. So I don't want you to take money from my account. So luckily I had cash. And the way I did this around is because I had to use my card. So I told my sister to cash at me. She owed me for my Apple Watch that I had before. So I was like, so since you owe me some money, $150, the same $150 I just lost, I said, won't you just cash app to me? She's like, oh, okay, I can go ahead and cash app it to you. So as I'm doing this, I'm like telling him, because I'm being honest, I'm like, damn, they just took $150 out. I'm supposed to be going out to the hotel. So he's a little panicked. I'm a little panicked. I was like, you know what? I think more when I'm panicked. So I was like, it's okay. I got a plan. Tell my sister the money that she owed me, go ahead and just cash app it to me. So she cash app it to me, paid for the hotel. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I didn't tell him about the whole thing that I had sold my watch. Unless he had owed me that. Because I didn't want to start like no conflict or nothing. So that's what a contradicting came in that. I didn't tell him. Afterward, I told him what happened. Because he thought that I was just scooting by, let him pay for everything. And it's like, you make more than me, for one. Like, his income is like twice my income. And we don't live together. So I didn't want to make it seem like I said I was going to do something and I didn't have the money to go do it, which I did have it, because they took it and then I had cash on me. So I found out a way around it and I didn't tell him. But it was some stressful times. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe that's what your friend went through, or the girl that you went on a date with. Hopefully that's what happened. But yeah, I never told him. Like, I had to sell my watch to get the room back. But I had food. I had money for us to get food, gas, and all that. He just never knew. He just like, I see her trying to do shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Amber, I know you're holding your tongue. Go ahead, Amber. Go ahead.
Me?
No, Amber. Go ahead, Amber. You holding your tongue. Go ahead.
No, I think one very important question everyone should ask is, honestly, how do you make a living? What do you do? Yeah. Are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer? Are you a manager? Are you a lady of the night? Do you hit the concrete hard? Do you swing on a pole? Do you sell pussy on the side? Okay. You need to be asking questions like that. Do you sell dick on the side? It's not just women that do it, men do it too. So it's like the fact that it's women and men and all types of people sending stuff to their cash app, to her cash app. And then if this is the same young lady that I'm thinking about, that I believe you're talking about, you didn't really know what she did, because one minute she said she was a nurse, another minute she said she was a goddamn security officer, another minute she said, so I'm like, how you getting all these jobs? And how you getting them back to back? You don't know what you do for a living? That was the bomb. That was the red flag. Like, you know what? You got this. You know, it was cute, because what she was doing was like that first initiation. I'm gonna pay this one time, and then to show him that I'm kind of nice, but I'm gonna make him pay for everything else. Sometimes that's a setup. Because she didn't even use her money to pay for it. Tyrone paid for y'all meal, not her.
Oh, Lord.
And you don't know what she had to do to Tyrone to pay for that meal.
I love when sis come on here, because like Bird be leaving out details. Like, he think he's so slick. That's why I do story time.
I'll try to do my best, but it's hard because my baby sister.
Call her out.
What do you?
Call that girl. So
when
people know they do wrong, they do wrong. Call them out. What you protecting her feelings for? She ain't protect yours.
No. It's not that.
Forget about that. No. Is she on here? No. You'll be all right. She'll be okay. She knows what she did to you.
I would like it. It is a curiosity because it's like, why? Okay, if you're at dinner, like, okay, me and her is kind of different. This was like before, so okay. Either way it go, our room was gonna get paid. If I had to go to the store and put the money back on my card, then that's what it was gonna be. But with her, it took her a little minute to pay for something that y'all already eaten. She gonna have y'all in the back washing dishes. Like I was a little skeptical if you're in the moment of doing it and it's like, yeah, what do you do for a living? Who are you talking to on the phone to have to fix your Cash App? Because I guarantee you, if I'm going out to have something to eat and I tell somebody that I'm going to pay for it, I'm not gonna be looking crazy.
Right.
I'm gonna be. That's why I started taking money off my card because look, I got the money right here. I can't.
She wasn't trying to pay for nothing.
Yeah, but I would be upset if I was your man. If I was your man, I would be upset with you for selling your watch. Oh yeah, I would have been very upset. I would say upset, but I would have been like concerned a little because yeah.
Why?
Because
I got bills that's coming out, and I'm trying to pay for a hotel at the same time.
But you said he's paid for the hotel, right? Or
No,
he was paid for the.
I paid for this hotel that we went to. I paid for a couple of them, but he pays most of the time.
Oh, then that okay. Well, that's okay. I always told I'm different. I'm different, and that's our pops.
What? Where? We need a haircut.
Hi, Tookie. Hi, Tookie butt.
Who's the other person? Oh, her name is Pooh.
Hi. That's me.
Tookie butt.
Hey, Amber. We actually doing the broadcast.
Hi, Dad.
Y'all doing a what? Broadcasting.
Podcast.
You know what broadcast?
Don't tell him he the popo. Don't tell the popo.
He's not no pope. Oh God.
Don't tell the police.
He's, oh my God. I'll let you have your time, Dad. All right. Yeah, as I was saying.
But I understand.
Because like me.
Why would you be mad at me? Because I'm paying for us a hotel, and at the same time, I have other bills that's coming out as well.
Found your headset? Yeah. What was your headset? Way in the bottom.
I guess he's saying because he wouldn't want you to give up your things for him. As a man, that might make him feel less masculine. Like, kind of like, dang, she had to do that. I wouldn't want her to do that. Let me just... Some real men would probably... I can kind of see what he's saying. Would probably feel like, I ain't want you to do all that. Dang. Yeah, if you ain't have it.
But I told him that I was going to pay for it. So regardless, I had it. Now, if I didn't have it and I told you, yeah, I understand you would be mad. And it's like, oh yeah, now you got to pay for this room again. But now I had it.
Yeah, you had it, but it could be what if. If you did have it.
There's no what if. I don't live off what if. No.
I'm just saying, things could happen. But I would have been a little bit upset because that you really didn't have to. I understand that you want to pay for the hotel because I mostly pay everything. But me personally, I'm always about, take care of your business first. Don't let, other things, our plans can always, we could always set another plan, another event from another different time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We always put our priorities first before we do by necessary things. That's what we were always taught. So
I was like, you know what? It's fine because it's fine that it took it off my card because I know that that's paid for. So when I come back for this vacation, I have nothing to worry about.
But I won't be too upset because it's your watch. That's your watch. You pay for it. That's on you. Just don't expect me to give you another watch for Christmas or anything like that. You got to buy.
What?
Yeah.
let me tell you, the way that I am is that I pay for all the things that I want. Like my computer, my Mac, I paid almost $1,000 for it because that's what I wanted. I wouldn't expect you to come out of your pocket for something that I want. My hair, I get that done because I want it. My nails, I get it done because I want it. I don't expect my guy to do that for me because before I met you, I was still doing it. I was still spoiling myself. Now, when we go out to eat and things like that, I can still pay for some stuff, but I don't literally have to expect you to pay for food or whatever. You don't even have to buy me food. Like, you're not obligated to do that. You don't have to do that. But there are good men out there, gentlemen, who will pay for someone's food. You get what I'm saying? Maybe because I've been so independent for a while, never really lived with a guy, never really expected them or anybody to pay for my own bills. I pay like my own bills and stuff. So maybe that's why I'm thinking like that. Or is like that.
That should be. That's independent women should be thinking about, but not always the case.
But some girls feel like the dude should pay for her hair. Like, why?
Right.
Why would I pay for your hair and we got these damn bills that we need to pay for? Like, I seen this video online one time. It was so hilarious, but it was so true. I don't know why guys don't do this. So this was around Christmas time. The guy wrapped up boxes and things like that, like it was actual gifts. He gave it to her, and she opened up the gifts. It was like receipts and proof that he paid for the cable bill. She opened up another box, and it was something else that he paid for. She just kept opening up boxes and things that he paid for. And she was like, "What is this?" He was like, "Merry Christmas." I wish somebody would come over here and pay my goddamn bills and say Merry Christmas. I'm about to take this nigga out somewhere, like with the money that I have. Like,
I will buy him a ring.
What? Like this
For one bill?
It wasn't just
No, he
one.
paid all her bills.
Oh,
It
all
was-
the bills. Okay.
Right. It was just she kept opening up boxes and receipts, and guess what? She was mad that she didn't really get a gift. I'm like, what you mad for?
That was a good gift.
I'm saying, is that something that you have to pay for? You came out of your pocket? No. Now you can go and buy that guy something nice. Now you can go buy him something, take him out. Even if you just buy him an outfit, go get him food. Guys are like way more appreciative than you being a fucking asshole because he paid your bills.
Some.
I'm sorry, some.
Because I've been in armpit shoes not too long ago.
Armpit. Yo, I can't. Armpit. That's his name. I don't give a shit. That's his name. It's Armpit. It's what it is. I can't believe. I still just can't believe it. I'm still kind of shocked.
There's guys like that. I was in a situation where the guy was like, "Oh, I moved you into my apartment." No, you asked me to come live with you because remember, I was looking for my own place at the same time. You was like, "No, come live with me." And then once I first got there, it was like, "Oh, you're going to help me?" No, it was like, "I'm going to take care of everything. I'm going to show you what a man is supposed to be." Then it went from that to, "Can you help me with this one bill?" Then it was, "Can you help me with this?" And then it was, "Well, since you've been here for a while, you should pay half the rent." I was like, I could see if we talked about this before I came, but now you're making it seem like because I've been here for 6 months now, I owe you something. Like, you moved me in here, but you know what? I will gladly leave. I can leave.
I was in this kind of similar situation. I didn't move with him. We didn't talk about moving. Like I still live by myself. He still live with it. Okay, so when I first met him, he was like, this is the lifestyle that he lives. Like, he go vacations. He go like travel a lot. He had 2 businesses that he sold to get this one business that he got. So it's like, oh, okay, like luxury light type. I'm not really used to that, and none of that really matters to me at all. I'm not a picky person, and I'm not like hard to please or anything. Like, I just live life the way it is. I'm not trying to live like I'm wealthy or whatever. So remember I tell you he's paying for all these things that we're going out. Food, vacations, hotels, and all the extra shit. So we get in arguments here and there, and then one of our last arguments, like this year in the beginning or somewhat, he tells me like, no, he said no more free runs, and I'm like, what are you talking about? No more free runs. And then to tell you, I pay for stuff too here and there. He just paid for most other shit. He's like, no more free runs or whatever, and I'm like, first of all, now this is my old me coming out. This is my old me coming out. I'm like, first of all, what are you talking about? Free runs. I never expected you to do any of them shit that you did. You said this is your lifestyle. You wanted me to be a part of this lifestyle with you. I'm good with going to the goddamn movies, coming back home, chilling, or even staying in the house, having a movie night, simple shit like that, but at least doing something with you. I didn't say we need to go to no hotels. I didn't say we need to go to Miami or things like that. I didn't say all of that. So what you talking about? Free runs. And let's not forget about the stuff that I paid for it too. So what free runs are you talking about? You ain't over here paying my bills. I pay my own damn bills. I got my own car. Matter of fact, when I met you, you didn't have a car, and I had my car. We was driving my shit around. Matter of fact, you was driving my shit around. So what free runs you saying? Like y'all can't do that. Y'all can't be like introducing stuff or moving somebody in and be like, oh no, all this gotta stop. I feel like you're taking advantage of me. We're thinking, nah, this is what you brought to the table. Remember, this is what you said. I didn't say that. Like, you brought this here.
Right.
Boy, yeah, I gotta stop that. Word, you the guy on here.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Why? I just we had a sibling moment. We both holding our mouth the same.
Oh God. Oh my God. Yes, I just thought about that. Well, first of all, we different. Maybe it's just an age thing. Maybe it's how we raised. It just depends on the guy itself. When I'm thinking of free runs, I'm thinking of you just using my bills and my lights and all that stuff. That's what I'm thinking of free runs in my definition.
Right.
But the way you saying is that he using your car and stuff. First, if I'm going to borrow your car, it's going to be like for emergencies, like, hey baby, you mind go to the store and I'll come right back and I'll put a little gas tank on. I don't have to necessarily use your car. I can just go catch an Uber. You know what I'm saying? I don't like asking people because I don't like the word no. When somebody say no to me, I don't like that. It just kind of like tends out. Yeah, it kind of like it just I don't like it. So I don't like to ask people like that. But it ain't hurt to ask either way too if you don't know. So
it's not like I was gonna say. It wasn't like I was gonna say no because we are going out somewhere. We're both going somewhere.
But what I'm saying is though, like I'm always trying to be independent on my stuff because I know I don't have a car, so if I ask my girl to take me this, if not, then I'll find another own transportation, and just go from there. And then I say, okay, if I'm getting sick of catching Uber, I need to start saving my money to get a car, such. So I don't have to worry about,
I can't see. Hold on, I can't see how people are like that. Like you have your boyfriend that's trying to go to work or something like that. You're the only one with a car. You sitting at home not doing nothing. Give him the goddamn car if he's going to work.
But again, y'all not living together.
I drop him off, pick him up faithfully.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting at home, like for me, last year, the year before last, I used to work from home. So, and he makes keys and stuff like that. If I'm gonna be home, not even driving my car or whatever, he's putting gas money in it, or even help me with insurance or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna let him use the car because I'm not fucking using it. I'm not gonna be selfish. You're like, no, you can't use my car, and I'm just sitting in the house knowing you got to go to work or some shit.
Because your car.
No, pick him up and drop him off faithfully.
Because think about this though, if you let him borrow your car, and let's say he got in an accident, even though even if it's his fault or it's not his fault,
Right.
Guess who's responsible for that car?
Yeah, I know it's gonna
You.
be.
So.
And now you out of a car.
That makes sense. I wasn't thinking.
And see, I've been in messed up situations, so I think messed up. Like, yeah, you sitting in the house, and while you sitting in the house, he got little shawty light skin red sitting in your car because he got off work early, and you thinking he's still at work.
Time to do this, yeah.
Or just probably get busy in the car like somebody does on the podcast. But I wasn't thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it that way. But if we're in the same household, I guess I don't know. I'm not a stingy person, I guess.
That's not being stingy.
No,
that's being responsible. Because a lot of times you don't want to. Sometimes as women, especially Black women, sometimes we kind of set our men up to fail. Sometimes don't give him the space and opportunity to give him space and opportunity. That's what I say.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Well, in this case, he wasn't driving by himself. We drove places. Every time he needed to go somewhere, he was always in the car together. So I didn't mind him driving.
And that's fine. I mean, if you trust him, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, that's you. That's your decision. If you feel comfortable him taking your car, such, that's you. Have I done that? I've done that I've done that a few times, but not enough to time to like let somebody borrow the car for a whole such a time. But
I've been there and never again. It happened once.
I'm just blessed that nothing happened to my car. It could be worse, but yeah.
I ain't never been there. I put all my trust in God. Yes. No, can't put that much trust in people.
But I've been there one time and it never happened again. The guy was supposed to pick me up, like my ex was supposed to pick me up from school. This bum showed up an hour late. So I was standing outside.
Because he had little shawty red in the car. He had to drop her off.
I don't know what he was doing, but I know he sold drugs. So it just never happened again. He got beat up about it, but
he had shawty red in the car.
He had little strawberry from the hood. I don't know, but whoever he had in the car, he got beat up for it. I hope that trick was worth it.
He got beat up by who?
Me.
Oh.
Me.
Well, that could have been assault. He could sue you for that.
I could sue him for stealing my car.
You gave him permission.
It's not written down. I don't recall that.
If you recorded, that'd be different. We just putting out there. I'm just
I would deny it to the end. I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. This is my car, my insurance, man. It's all in my name. Like, that's why he got beat up. But I ain't mean to cut off your little story time.
No, our story time was done. I thought Amber had a story time. I thought she had story time.
You want me to share a story so bad?
No, you don't know.
Yes.
No, you gotta show the story time.
I
got too many stories. So
everybody else. Me and Amber have some interesting stories.
I got a lot.
Boy, you say that like you know my life. You don't know my life.
No, I'm just saying we have some interesting stories. I'm not saying we have each story together.
I got some that'll like make y'all laugh. So
what?
This is me.
Oh yeah, I see them. I love that. I love them.
Yo,
I love them. They do it all the time. They even let their daughter get in on it.
Pranking people.
that was
No, they
hilarious.
prank each other.
He got her though. It's like, not today. And it's like, look at that. Oh no, I just thought that was. But honestly, armpit guy and the guy that should do things. Y'all don't, not y'all personally here, but people who watching it, don't be like that. Like I don't see how people can not appreciate good things when they see it. Like it got to take you a couple of times to let you know God is actually sending you something. Like I don't know. Me, when I see a sign, I like take full thought into it. Like, oh shit, it could be something that I asked for, so let me tune in to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe in the man of the Lord. I'm just saying. Well, let me do. All right, guys. Final thoughts.
Amber, you yes. Go ahead.
Why you keep putting me on blast?
What you got? I feel like you got something to get off your chest. Like,
No, I got no chance. I got is my dog tags and my hair. That's all I got.
Ugh, too much TMI.
you got
But
that.
okay, final thoughts. Appreciate the good that you have, because once it's gone, and you're gonna wish you had it back, and you're gonna live the rest of your life trying to look for it when you already had it. You should have treated it better, how God intended for you to treat it. But when you misuse something from God, He takes the gift away. So just count your blessings when you have your blessings.
Yes, facts. I just want to say, like, when you have something good, like, hold on to it, because you, like she said, you will never have something like that again. You're gonna be looking for that in the next person, and it's gonna take you 10 more people after that to find something else, because God is looking at you. He said that I sent you somebody, but you didn't pay attention. So now, yeah, you're gonna feel how I want you to feel, because you got off the path that I had set for you. So you got something good, just work with it. Take full advantage of it. It may take a couple of times. You can mold that person into what you like. They can mold you into what you like. And y'all got a good foundation. Or I don't think you can beat what we just said, but go ahead with your final.
Oh,
Ego.
well, dang. Guess I should have went first. No, I was gonna say appreciate the small thing, which I, because the small thing, or thing, and are you, because you can't work with something that's small, you know, continually it will grow even larger to your problem. So appreciate the small things for each other, or for your own, and just.
Wait. We losing you.
You losing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me.
Like Temptation said.
I think I lost this last sentence. Pretty much I would say is appreciate the small thing and be more responsible.
All right, we'll appreciate it. I do appreciate the things that's in my life. I always gotta look for what I'm gonna miss. But I appreciate y'all. Remember, COVID is still out there, so wash your hands, wash your ass, and wash your grits, and practice social distance, because people don't care about you and your health. They really don't.
They don't.
All right, y'all.
Protect yourself.
Right. Even if they not protecting themselves, protect you. That's all you gotta do. And not everybody stay blessed. Peace.
All right, you too.
Love
Thank you.
Peace.